So the coronavirus has people shook, okay? It has the world on their knees, shaken up, scared. It even has stock market investors scared as well, because people have been selling off their shares lately in the past few weeks because of, just the scaredness from all this hype, okay? The virus seems to be expanding everywhere, from city to city, country to country, and who knows what could happen in the near future with the virus spreading like this, okay? So one may think to themselves, is this a perfect time to invest in the stock market right now? And honestly, guys, it's really going to come down to a lot of factors, such as what place are you right now in finances? How are you emotionally with the market? I mean, if you're already selling a lot of your shares right now because of, just a temporary bump in the road right now, then you might be better off just holding off until who knows when. But if you're more of a long-term thinker and, seeing all these great prices of some of these stocks that have fallen down, then it may be a good time to, start cost averaging down a bit by buying some shares here and there. Now, I'm not an official licensed person to be telling you this, so this is just for pure entertainment, okay? But I've already seen a few people who are saying, they're going to open brokerage stock accounts right now, trying to get into the market because of the prices that are going down. And while I do believe that it's an okay idea to start opening an account, maybe getting back into the market, or if you're brand new to get into the market, you have to consider a lot of things, guys. Like, for one, how is this going to actually affect the economy if it continues to spread or get more dangerous if it progresses, Because if it continues to spread, guys, it's going to affect a lot of people and a lot of businesses, okay? Businesses are going to be affected by this dramatically. They're already being affected. Stores like Walmart, Costco, and all that, they're being bought out because of all the hypeness of this virus. From toilet paper to paper towels, hand sanitizer, masks, you name it. Every single store is being bought out right now. The streets are being flooded with people rushing to get all these items. And of course, stores like Walmart and Costco, they're going to make huge sales because of this virus, okay? So their earnings might come out okay. Stores like Dollar General, Dollar Tree, all those stores are being bought out from all these products. But at the same time, you also have to consider, what about every other business as well? They're being affected. And some of those companies don't have these products to sell, so they're going to end up getting screwed financially temporarily. And if they get screwed financially temporarily, well then guess what? Layoffs start to happen, which means people are going to be out of jobs. And if people are out of jobs, well, they're not going to have no money to go out and spend. And if people can't spend, well, the rest of the businesses can't make money either, right? And when they can't make money, then guess what else happens? Well, then they start laying off their people little by little. And the cycle repeats over and over. And this will probably happen only if this virus continues to spread and get more dangerous. But these are just my opinions, okay, guys? I'm not no economic master, guru, whatever. This is just my opinion and what I believe in right now. I could be absolutely wrong, so take it with a grain of salt. If you have a different point of view, drop it in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this crisis right now. I'm open to new ideas, different points of view. So be sure to drop them, guys. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. But again, these are just my points of views. And this is what I believe if this continues to happen, okay? But again, that's just my opinion. And thus, it brings back the question, should you invest into the stock market right now? Because guys, even though some stocks are really cheap, like I saw Microsoft stock like the other day and it was down 24% from its all-time high. Like I legit sold my Microsoft stocks when they were at all-time highs. And I'm honestly, guys, like I regret nothing in doing that because I made money doing that. And if I had held them on to this point, I would have been down a good amount of money. So in a scenario like this, it may be wise for someone like me to go ahead and maybe rebuy some Microsoft stocks just because they're down so low. Like I could take that money that I had invested into it and, buy up even more shares just because of that. But back to that scenario I pictured earlier, like if something like that happens, who's to say stocks will continue to go back up? They could continue to go back down if this persists continually, okay? And then if you buy stocks now, well, you're going to be losing money because now they're going to continue to go down. And next thing you know, you lost some money. But of course, that's why you have more money on the side to invest, the more down it goes. But even then, that might not be such a good strategy at all. So you have to be careful on what anybody tells you on how to invest and just do your own research with this, okay? Because at the end of the day, no one can tell you how you should be investing right now or ever, okay? Now, I do just want to say one more thing. now is probably an okay time to maybe start getting into the stock market if you're brand new, okay? Like if you never invested a single dollar into any type of stock whatsoever, then maybe now might be a okay time to get some money into the stock market and get your feet wet. Mainly because so many companies are down by a huge percentage, okay? So if they were to go back up, by the next week or the week after that, you might make a little money, and thus you will get a taste of how the stock market works. But again, you have to be aware that they can continue to fall down even more. I mean, again, this virus is getting pretty crazy. The news, the media is hyping it all up. Every single place you go, you can't go nowhere without hearing about it, social media. And it just takes one tweet from Trump, one notification from the feds to make it go up, go down. I mean, just so much heckness in this virus right now. And honestly, at the end of the day, guys, it's going to be entirely up to you whether you decide to invest into the stock market right now or to hold on, wait on the sidelines, see what happens. Because if you decide to go with that route of just holding on, then there is a possibility that they will continue to go back up and you might miss out on a decent entrance, okay? So these are just some of the few things that you might want to consider if you are thinking of going into the stock market during this type of crisis. Now, I'm no expert in this, guys, okay? I'm just some random guy talking to you on this camera, bringing out a video on my opinions of what could possibly happen. But again, I'm just a random guy. Don't take it too serious. Like I mentioned earlier, if you have different opinions on this, be sure to drop them in the comment section below, guys. I would love to hear what you guys think, okay? Remember, just because you see stock market recession here, stock market recession there, on social media, on YouTube, on the TV, does not mean it will actually happen, okay? That's the media trying to, get you scared and maybe potentially start selling your stocks so other people could buy. And I mean, guys, take Warren Buffett's quote, for example, and put it to news. When others are being greedy, be fearful. But when others are being fearful, be greedy. And let me tell you right now, people are not being greedy right now whatsoever, okay? So, again, I'm not an expert, but being greedy right now might be a good idea. And if I see stocks continue to go down even further, I myself might even get back into it. Just because a lot of these stocks will be at a huge discount. And times like this happen only every once in a while. I mean, the last time something like this happened was back in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Back in December when stocks were going down just dramatically. I didn't invest into any stocks when that happened. I really wish I did. But again, maybe here's another possibility right here. So be sure to do some research. Try to take advantage if you can. I mean, guys, there's a time right now to be making some money when everybody else is being fearful, okay? So if you can take that quote into news and put it for your own self, well, you could potentially make some money. I mean, a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, 10 years. And you won't regret nothing when you look back and be like, yes, I'm glad I invested during this period of time back when all this was going on. And I regret nothing because now I made a few extra bucks in my pocket, okay? At the end of the day, who knows if this could lead into a recession, because again, companies are going to be affected by this. And I mean, from what I've been hearing, it only takes 2 quarters of earnings being missed, being bad, for us to enter into a recession. So again, do your due diligent research and just go with what you can. Don't listen to nobody else. Go with your gut sometimes if you can, and go and make some type of money, all right? Or don't make any money. I mean, again, it's all up to you guys. But again, I want to hear what you guys have to think about this crisis right now, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Are you investing right now into some stocks, averaging down? Or are you just waiting on the sideline and seeing what happens? Me, I'm a little bit 50-50, deciding right now if I should get in a little bit or just wait until next week. And honestly, I might just wait it out just a little bit more because again, who knows what could happen? This virus is getting out of hand. And only time will tell what's actually going to happen. But that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I'll see you on the next one, alright?